What is up, everybody? It's your boy Lance, finally back at it again with a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. So sorry for the delay, but we're finally able to get into the Forbidden Zone guide. So some of you guys have been waiting for this for a while. So I'm doing a simplified version here, and I'm gonna input some infographics in my Discord server. So do check out that if you want more detailed information. So for now, let's run down through the basic concepts of this zone, the materials you can get, and how you can maximize your gains. So you have a new energy system called Vigor here. So you can buy a total of 180 Vigor per day. It resets daily, and it also adds 60 Vigor to your reserves every day. So yesterday I had 15 left over. Today I woke up to 75 because it plus 60. So each time you spend for Vigor, it goes up by 100 diamond cost. So the first purchase is 100, second is 200, the third one is 300. For the most part, you don't really need to buy Vigor if you're only doing Zone A. But if you want to maximize your gains from Zone B and Zone C, you probably need to buy 1 or 2 sets of Vigor every day as a reset. After you complete the zone, personally I recommend you clear until stage 27. You can clear until stage 30 one time, and then after that you won't get the selectable rewards again, which is worth it. And you can just proceed to reset. So I've already max reset this, so it will say reset failed. So I've already done this 5 times. Personally speaking, I would say clear it until 30 for the first run, and then after that you can just go to 27 and stop there. So you're able to get quite a bit of resources in Zone A, because Zone A is the most worth it to invest. So Zone A gives you Star Ascension cards, Zone B gives you Hero Omnis, and Zone C gives you Monster Omnis. Each zone has a mall per se. This is what I'm referring to when I say mall. So after you clear certain stages, you'll get access to this mall. You can buy BTs, Shurikens, or Star Ascension cards, and I highly recommend you do purchase from here because it does give you a lot of resources. Definitely buy the BT and Shuriken, but do make sure you have enough diamonds to buy BT in the main game as well, because this is considered a good additional place to spend for extra materials, but do make sure that you can afford everything on your regular purchase as well. So you can get 1 BT and 1 Shuriken ticket per zone, and these zones actually provide buffs which actually aid you in your fight for conquest. So you have the skydiving here, Selfless Pioneer, or Field Outbreak. So these buffs are actually very essential for this bossing. So you can see the blessings here. So I would say it's best to clear the stages, then do the forbidden boss, and then after that only reset, because once you reset, then your blessings will reset as well. So do take note of that. So some of you might be thinking, wait, how do I get these characters and all that? So I'm sure some of you guys have tested, but it's similar to core trial. So naturally, for these type of things, for the most part, I would recommend clearing the stages, because you will see when you first run through the stage, there will be an easy and a hard mode. Always clear the hard mode first. For the most part, it wouldn't be hard, because frankly this is quite easy, because the base damages of the characters is quite high and the enemies are not that strong. However, you want to push up characters which you would regularly use for PvE. So what is PvE? Player versus events, or player versus everything. So things like Gilwin, RMG, Sonic, Garo, Suryu, Zombie Man is the best core at the moment. And definitely if you can get rare characters like CE or Boros, yes, very very good to use. So for the bossing, you have the easy, normal, hard, and insane. So this is how it was directly translated from Mandarin. However, here we have basic, normal, heroic, and epic, so we're going to proceed with that. So for the most part, for basic, normal, and heroic, you need to kill Euro boss or reach a certain max damage and you will gain some rewards. So the ranking rewards you see here is actually for the epic tier. So Gyro in epic tier will not die. So when he does not die, it will actually record your max damage. So those who hit the maximum damage in one hit will be based on the rankings here. So let's say Jetfire hits 1 billion and I hit 900 million, and then P God hits 1.1 billion, so the ladder will move. And then it will basically calculate all this in one hit. So if you try to go, let's say 2 hit, 3 hit, and then you hit 9 million and 9 million and 9 million, it will not count as 18 million, it will just count as 9 million because that's your highest damage. If you're wondering why I'm explaining that, because people still get confused. So it's actually very worth it to spend time to build your team properly, because the prizes is a level 7 damage sigil. And then for the second place is 2 level 6, and then 1 level 6, and then you have prizes, so on and so forth, and 200 and below. So pretty much everybody will be receiving rewards. It's definitely very worth it to build your team. As you can see, my team is very PvE focused. I would love to have somebody else here instead of Goketsu, but for the time being, this is what I got. So definitely you guys can do this better than me. And also you can see something here called the Inspire buff. So the Inspire buff actually increases your damage. Very, very good for someone like Eve Kura or Vector or anybody who is at the echelons of PvP, because it actually increases your damage exponentially. And with the units you have the inherit skills. So for someone like, let's use Eve Kura as an example. So her P5 Sonic, P5 RMG, P5 Gilwin will all have their P5 actives and Ultra Ultimates in this game mode. So that means that they will have the extreme advantage. So having an extra follow-up from Gilwin, having an extra 40% attack on the follow-ups, that actually matters a lot in damage ramping up. So you guys might be thinking, oh, maybe the boss is a little bit too hard. Yes, it's meant to be hard because you see these buffs over here. So this will actually reduce the difficulty of the boss, because you can see here after we completed zone A, the attack has been removed. So the defense and the HP will be removed as well going forward. So you can hit it now or you can hit it later, it's totally fine. Not a real rush for that. So out of all these zones, I would say spend most of your diamonds on zone A, because zone A is very, very good. Star Ascension Cast is very good. Omnis is okay, but since we're in SSR plus era and the banners do drop shards when you pull, I would say it's at least priority, because it's considered quite expensive. Because if you want to clear out a zone, it's 1,500 diamonds. That excludes the things you are buying in the zones as well. So it can come up to a total of, just for resets, 4.5k diamonds. And then that's not including the extra vigor you're buying to clear and the stuff you need to buy. So do make sure that you don't take it lightly, because I myself have already cleared zone A and have no intentions of clearing zone B and zone C. So we're heading to my alternate account to check out some mechanics. Let's go! So, as you can see with this zone stage here, so I've done the courtesy of resetting. So you have the normal and the hard stage. So this is my second run through, so I've already reset once. So normally you want to go to the normal stage here, because you want to get the rewards from here as well. If you click the hard stage on a repelled enemy, you actually just skip the stage. So I suggest just going through with it, getting the extra reroll chance for your PvE. So you might be seeing the stages are blurred out, and you might see some of the stages in the future will be skipped. So you might be thinking, why is that? Once you finish that stage, it will automatically skip things. So let's say if this was repelled and this was open already, you will just skip to 9 or 10 if 9 was complete. Or if 9, 10 was complete, you skip straight to the shop. So that's how this section works. So you definitely want to get PvE characters here. So getting Janus is actually good for buff. And then you want to get Gyro is fine here. Personally, I would say save your recruit chances and then you click the refresh because you want to +3 your PvE characters. Similarly to what Jay said. So in this situation, I would try to roll for somebody else. So I'll click don't show this again. So we can get a +1 RMG now. And this will benefit the Gyro boss. So here I would probably want to swap out a CK and grab G4 for the extra damage. Take him, definitely going to get... Oh, actually Suiryu is also very good. So I will get Suiryu here instead of the +1 zombie man. And then you definitely want to get Gale here. So for here, don't see anything. I will refresh. Of course, you only do this when you have extra diamonds. So right now, I don't see anybody really good. Garo is fine, but not really too necessary. So you will reach the limit of refresh chances. So we'll pick ATT here, and then let's see whether we can continue refreshing. So right after that, so you can refresh a total of 3 times, and then it will stop you from refreshing. So you want to +3 your characters, so you can just get your recruit chance, or you can just wait for it when clearing a stage. I highly advise you waiting to clear a stage before doing that. So you want to really test this out. If you want CE here, he's not too bad. And you really want to go all out for this because since the Forbidden Zone boss rankings is based on damage, you would definitely profit on having a +3 of whole teams. And as I said, if you have the inherent skills, it's very, very, very good. So for this shop, I would say get the Star Ascension cards, Omnis, and then whatever you want from here. It's not too important, but here is where it makes sense because the Eternal Emblems here are very, very good. This costs 1,500 diamonds and it only costs 1,500 coins here, so very, very, very nice. So as a summary, do the Forbidden Zone boss after breaking all the zones. You'll be able to deal max damage. Try to up your PvE characters to +3 so that you can get the highest damage possible here because you want to run for these sigil packs. And you also want to run for the rankings. Blessings wise, I would say get the resilience as well as the overwhelming power. You'll be able to see a multitude of buffs and you'll be able to get a multitude of buffs from the different zones. So don't be too worried if you don't have good buffs at the moment. If you have any other questions, please do check my slides. So I didn't show the slides because I kind of wanted to show you guys rather than telling you guys today. So all the information which I discussed in this video today will be in the slides, and I'll post this on my Discord server in the event guide page. So I'll put a segregated section just for the Forbidden Zone. Anyway, stay home, stay safe, wear a mask when you go out, get vaccinated as soon as possible. Land scarce. Peace.